What's going on, everyone? Dane here. Real quick, before I jump into this 3-Minute Thursday video, I just want to let you guys know that I'm changing a few things around here. I know I keep saying that the last few months, but it's a fine-tuning process. Just like starting any business, you kind of have to finesse everything and figure out how you want to do things as you go along with the journey of being an entrepreneur and being anybody in the real estate industry, essentially. But for those of you that follow me on Facebook and Instagram, which shame on you if you don't, I made an announcement the other day that a while ago, actually a couple weeks ago, that Dane the mortgage guy, me, has a team now. Like, I actually have people that help me be successful and help me push all my files through. So that way it allows me to be able to continue serving as many families as I possibly can at any given time. And so Dane the mortgage guy is now Dane & Co. mortgage lending team. So just wanted to let you know. What's going on, everyone? Dane the mortgage guy here with your 3-Minute Thursday video of this week. Now, last week I talked to you guys about mortgage closing costs and what all they mean and where they're all going to be listed and how to understand them better. So that way, when you look at your loan estimate, especially page 2, you're not freaking out and being like, oh my God, what do all these charges mean? I did my best to explain them to you. If you have any questions, please do let me know. But today, this week, I want to talk to you guys about something that is widely confusing to so many people, and I'm here to settle that score. What is the difference between pre-qualified and pre-approved? Now, before we jump into this video, you know the drill: clock, contact info, disclosures, amazing mortgage company, and 3-Minute Thursdays start now. So pre-qualified versus pre-approved, what are the main differences? What are the differences? They sound the same, right? And to some people, they are the same, but in actual definition, pre-qualified is not as good as being pre-approved, okay? Did I do that backwards? Pre-qualified is not as good as being pre-approved. Now, let me explain to you why it's not as good as being pre-approved. Now, with pre-qualification, what that is that you, the borrower, went to a website, went to a calculator, gave numbers to somebody, and they crunched it and they did math, is what they did. And they said, based off of this information that you have given me today, this is what you could qualify for. We, the loan officer, actually have no idea if what you're telling us is the truth or not. We haven't looked at your pay stubs, we haven't looked at your credit report, we haven't looked at any of those things. So we actually don't know if you're telling us the truth. Now, we obviously want to believe that you are, but we want to make sure that we do our due diligence as well. Now, for an everyday consumer, essentially what you could do is just go to any website that has a calculator or some input fields on it, punch in that you make $1 million a month and you have $500,000 for a down payment and you're looking to buy a $25 million house, when in reality, you might work for McDonald's, or you might just have a normal job that only makes you $100,000 a year. You're obviously lying, therefore you're not going to get accurate numbers. But the computer system doesn't know that. The website doesn't know that you're lying because you didn't give them your date of birth and social security number, you didn't give them your pay stubs, you didn't give them any of that. And so they took that information that you gave them and said, yep, based off of this, you are qualified to get a $20 million loan, to have a, $500,000 a month payment. God, that is ridiculous to have a payment that big every month. But that's just based off of the information that you gave you. Now, pre-approval. This is what matters. This is what counts. And this is what a lot of real estate agents are looking for as well. They want to know, are you pre-approved or are you just pre-qualified? So what does pre-approval mean exactly? Well, when you get pre-approved, you fill out a full application with your loan officer, okay? Whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, you fill out an entire application, also known as a 1003. Fun fact for you guys. So now on your 1003, you're gonna start from top to bottom, right? So you're gonna put your name, your address, your phone number, email address if you'd like. Sometimes I recommend not doing that until after you pull credit, but that's another story. Then we're gonna put your date of birth, your social security number, your job history for the last 2 years. Now remember, we talked about this in another video, 2 years of job history. Then after that, you're gonna put in your assets, you're gonna put in a few pieces of other information, and then you're gonna submit that to your loan officer. Now, the loan officer is gonna look at it, pull your credit, and actually get a credit report and an actual credit score for you. We're gonna take that credit score, we're gonna take your credit report, we're gonna input that into our system. Then we're gonna calculate based off of what your minimum payments are on your debt, and then we're also gonna have you submit all of your documents. So that's usually gonna be your tax returns, your W-2s, your bank statements, and your pay stubs, okay? So now we're gonna look at all of this information, and we're gonna make the decision whether or not you are actually approvable. Is that a word? Approvable? If you can actually be pre-approved for a mortgage. So now, after we review all of that information, we determine that you actually make $150,000 a year. You only have $15,000 for a down payment, and you're looking to keep your payments in the $2,300 a month range. Now, you also have about $500 in credit card debt and loan debt every single month coming out. And we look at your monthly income, your outgoing debt, what the new mortgage is going to cost you, and we factor all that into pop quiz. What's it called? That's right, debt to income ratio. And we look at that, we determine whether or not you would qualify for a mortgage. Now, once we do determine that information and we are able to pre-approve you, we then create a letter that we give to your real estate agent that says, Mr. and Mrs. Smith are now approved for up to X amount of dollars at X interest rate. So there you have it, pre-qualified versus pre-approved, and it's pretty simple which one is the better option. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching these videos, and if you haven't followed me on social media yet, make sure you do so at Dane.the.mortgage.guy, which might change. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm gonna keep that. But you can also check me out on my website at Dane.co.io. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Cheers. Have a great day, guys.